Day 71. Restoring the soul. Yield yourself to the guidance of the Spirit of God by continuing to depend upon His action, not the action of the soul. Only what you do in this way is of value to God and to His work on this earth. Let us see this from God's point of view. All things were made by the Word, and without Him was not anything made that was made. In the very beginning it was God who formed man by His Word. He made man in His own image. God was spirit, and He gave man a spirit so that he could come into him and mingle his own life with man's life. This, of course, was the state of man before the fall. At the time of the fall, man's spirit was deadened. God lost his chance to move into man's spirit. Man lost the ability to contain the life of God and to bear the image of God. It was very plain to see that if God were ever able to restore man to what He intended him to be, man's spirit would have to be restored. And how could God restore man's spirit? How could He restore the image of God in man? By none less than Jesus Christ. It had to be the Lord Jesus Himself who gave life to man's spirit and restored the image of God. No image can be repaired by its own efforts. The broken image is to remain passive under the hand of the workman. And so, your only activity should be to yield yourself completely to the inner workings of the Spirit. Jesus Christ has come into you, into your inmost parts. Yield to His workings there, and respond only to the Spirit's working. Look at the church. The spirit of the church is a moving, life-giving spirit. Is the church idle and barren and unfruitful? No. The church is full of activity, but her activity is this: complete dependence on God's Spirit. The Spirit moves her. That Spirit gives her life. What is true of her should be true of her members. To be her spiritual children, you must be led by the Spirit.